Hey, welcome back, you guys. It's Liz, your official craft nerd, and we are going to do a quick flip of this little, I guess, remote control caddy or whatever you want to call it. So we're going to be using, again, one of my silicone molds as well as my two favorite colors right now with Waverly chalk paint, which is Ballet Slipper and Plaster. So I, of course, am going to hit it with my sanding block, just kind of get all of that extra shiny residue stuff off of that wooden caddy there. And then I'm going to take some hot glue and we are going to fill up this silicone mold. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I definitely appreciate y'all being here. And if you are a old returning friend, then you guys already know how much I love to use hot glue in my silicone molds. So I just feel like this is a quick, easy way to create some embellishments that you can add to your projects without having the whole mess of maybe using resin or even waiting for clay to dry. But whatever you decide to use with these molds, that's definitely your preference. I am just one of these people that do not have the patience. And yeah, hot glue is the quickest thing for me to use. Now you may notice that my hot glue is black here. That is from a previous project, so I'm just using what is in my hot glue gun. It does not have to be black. It could be any color that you choose. Of course, normal clear color is just fine. So here's just a little bit of a close-up shot of these pieces once they come out. It does take a few minutes for the glue to dry and everything, but when it's all said and done, the detail is there, and it's just such a quick, easy way to add some detail. So I'm just going to take my little scissors here. I'm going to trim up any excess pieces that I don't want. Again, I'm not too worried about it being super perfect, but these came out great. Now, you may laugh, but we are going to glue these glue pieces onto the caddy with more glue. And I'm just going to place these corner pieces in the corners of this section here. And the little cherub, we are going to put him right in the middle of this, I guess it's like a basket weave type pattern that's on the side of this caddy. These pieces, and along with that basket weave, are just going to add the texture that, I love with projects. So I am taking Waverly chalk paint and plaster, and I started to paint this. Now, you guys, I'm fully honest when I tell you that when I start doing something and I hate it, I'll admit to it, you guys. And I don't know what it was about this paint job, but it was just not, it wasn't doing it for me, you guys. Like, I was like, okay, maybe it's because this wood is a darker colored wood, and I don't know what it, maybe it's just not, the paint isn't adhering like I would like it to. But y'all, and I'm speeding this process up here because, again, I'm not going to make you watch this entire paint job, but at least not at normal speed. But you guys, this was, I don't know, like, I was hating it the entire time. And you can tell, like, you can see how it's not fully coating it. And I knew I was probably going to have to do a couple of coats if I wanted a completely covered, wood base on there. And it was to the point where I was so frustrated, I just wanted to just chalk it up. Like, I was like, I'm not even going to use this white anymore. Maybe I'll just paint this whole thing pink, or I don't know. But I was pretty much angry painting. by the point where I got here, I was angry painting. I was just so frustrated with this whole thing. And then knowing I was going to have to go in and paint the insides a little bit, I guess I didn't have to paint the insides, and you wouldn't normally have to, I guess, but I just thought if by chance something was to show, However, I saved the day with this sanding block. Now, this was my intention to begin with anyway, was to rough it up after I had painted it. This saved this project. I'm telling you, you guys, once I started distressing the wood and the paint, and the wood just started to look cracked and old, and Then I fell in love. Then I loved it. So you guys, don't get discouraged if you start doing a project and you immediately are hating it. Like, we all go through that. We all have projects like that. And sometimes I just completely scrap them. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like this sanding of, distressing and everything of the textures and the corners and the edges of this is really what saved it. Because when it was all said and done, this looked like an old, aged, distressed piece. And I just loved it. So I never actually used the ballet slipper on this. I thought I was going to, and I changed my mind. I was going to use it to kind of add some accent to the different textures on there, including those little pieces that we glued on the front. But after doing this just sanding distress job, I didn't feel like it needed anything more. I feel like that wood color coming through really helped this project out, and it didn't need anything else. It was just absolutely fine, just the way that it was. You guys will probably have to tell me what you think, down in the comments below, which I'm sure you guys will. You're so awesome with, giving me ideas or just letting me know what you thought of mine, and I definitely appreciate that, you guys. So once I got that all sanded down and kind of cleaned up, y'all look at my hands, they're so dusty. I figured I was going to add a little bit to the handle. Now you could probably use, just, some fabric, some lace, whatever. I had some of these old pearls lying around, not actual pearls, but, pearl strands for crafting, and decided we were just going to kind of wrap this around. And it was just a leftover piece. And you guys, this is why I love Shabby Chic, because this is how I can use up a lot of my scrap pieces that I don't throw away. They just work perfect for little projects like this. So basically, as you can tell, all I'm doing is wrapping it around this handle. I didn't have enough for it to be a tight, secure wrap. So what you'll see me do is basically just kind of scoot it out and, make it fit all the way across. But I only glued the starting point and the ending point to this. So if I decided later on that I wanted it changed out and not have the pearls, I can easily do so. Now, I don't show this in here, but to finish it off, you just want to go ahead and add whatever you'd like in there. Me, personally, I wanted to add flowers. I wanted to make this like a centerpiece, and that's exactly what I did. I had a little bit of some Infirma in there, and then just my flowers, and that is all she wrote for this project, you guys. Again, something very simple, affordable, easy to do. In just a matter of moments, you can make something so shabby chic, delicious, whatever you want to call it, for your home decor. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, I love y'all. Stay safe.